Hello, my name is Harrison Miller. Welcome to the CCR of my film Unlaced. Um, I am one of the co-producers of this film, and I am very happy with how it turned out. Welcome to my CCR. So, at first, we wanted to make a horror film. Well, my group, when I mean us, there's four of us. So, we wanted to make a horror film. For the first week and a half, we had our mindset on a horror idea. But then after that, one of our group members, Austin, came up with a great idea of a murder mystery story. Not really horror, but you'll see. Um, so we went with that. Our story is based around our main character named Brennan, and he's dealing with the loss of his best friend, Leo, who we find out later they have a gay relationship together. And then also we find out that Leo did not kill himself, that Brennan accidentally killed him. So we're going to try to create some suspense in our movie, and we hope that our audience enjoys it. So we wanted to make a film that challenges the conventions of a typical homosexual couple. This couple is they're seeing each other in private, where they're embarrassed to go see each other. I mean, to be with each other in public because they're afraid of what everyone is going to say about them. We wanted to not only have a story that's different from the normal, type of relationship that you will see, but also it could relate to some people who are still not open about their sexuality, and that could benefit from watching a movie like this and seeing the consequences of them putting their relationship in secret. So also, the group that we're trying to target this to is anyone from the age of 15 to 35. Doesn't matter what gender they are. These are the typical type of people that would watch our type of movie, which is a dramatic mystery slash drama movie. And we're also trying to um, target this to the gay audience. So we could get some people who could relate to this or could like the movie because we're going into a topic that a lot of movies don't usually go into. So we're thinking that we could get a lot of people from that. And I think we did a very good job of showing the relationship between the two, that they're trying to keep it in secret. We think we did a very good job at showing that. Our film engages with audience by not we're not giving our answers right away. For example, like a movie like Gone Girl, in the beginning of that movie, you're given a lot of questions and plot points that aren't filled yet, and that's what our goal was. That we're gonna, in the first half hour or so, that we're going to raise some questions. We're gonna show that that we think that Leo was killed. He killed himself, but then we're gonna later find out that he didn't kill himself. So we're gonna raise a bunch of questions, and then later on we're going to answer them in our film. And then also um, we're going to try to distribute this through social media, our website, and film festivals. So on our social media, we're going to make a Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook page where you could easily go and just by a click of a button watch our movie through digital download. Then we're also going to release it via our website, which is basically the same thing. We're going to have some articles about like what our movie's about, like all the boundaries that we're going to be breaking, and again, you could literally just click a button and then you could start streaming our movie. And then also we would like to put our film into some film festivals. So then maybe if it gains some traction there, we could get a wider release in some other theaters. But our goal in the long haul is to get this film into like on Netflix or other streaming companies such as Hulu, Amazon, and then who knows, maybe we could even get it in theaters. So we just need it to be we just need it to take off. Um, One thing I want to tell you guys before we start the video is that my production skills have increased heavily since I started this project. I didn't know how huge this project was until we actually started planning. Since we were a group of four, we all had different ideas, and we all, we clashed at points, but in the end, I think we made a great product. One thing that I know I improved on is the creativity of the type of shots that I was able to think of and that we eventually got. As you're going to see in the film, like I had to get on trees and like start tilting down and panning to go get the shots that we needed. We had to wait to the specific time to get the perfect lighting we want. Throughout our film, we wanted low-key lighting because we have like a eerie, ominous tone. And one thing that another thing I was able to work on, and that I improved on this project, is my time management skills, because towards the end we were kind of crunched for time, but like we were able to get everything done because we were all able to work together as a team. And at first I thought I honestly thought our end project wasn't going to be great because we were clashing all the time. But then towards the end, when we all had a set goal and our idea was the same, I think we came up with a fantastic product, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So also, we used a iPhone 7 to film, and I was surprised on how great the camera quality was. Like, yes, I've taken pictures before on my iPhone, but like I've never actually filmed and edited something this long. But it turned out really nice. And also, we use Adobe Premiere to finish the editing, which was new for me, because that's another thing I improved on my editing skills, because that was I'm usually used to using iMovie, but our group member Austin had Adobe and he wanted to use that one, so we used that one, and it was a little bit more difficult, but again, I think in the end we did a good job. We took advantage of all the technology that we were able to use. We went on YouTube to get the backwards piano key. We found our dubstep song that we use in the car on Bensound, which is a website that has uncopyrighted songs. So I think I think we did a good job at using technology to our advantage. So I'm going to show you guys my video. So here we have a occurring plot point or setting in our movie. This is Markham Park, and here this is where Brennan and Leo can come to be themselves because no one really knows about this place, and this is where they could continue their relationship without anyone seeing. And this shot right here of the shoe, as you can see, the shoe is unlaced. This is not the only reason why our movie is called Unlaced. I'll go into that after, but this is a foreshadow of what's to come. So as you heard a backwards piano key. So we used that type of sound motif to show like an eerie, ominous tone, and we're trying to set that type of mood as well. So right here, this was probably one of the hardest shots for us to get, because I actually had to get up in a tree. Right here, this is me. I did get up in a tree and tilt my phone. We used an iPhone 7 to film, and I tilted down to the car. And this was hard because I was up there for a good 15 minutes, so we had to get the perfect shot. So it was not easy. So here we see Brennan, and he's in his car with his friends Franklin and Travis. The friends are driving to Franklin's house, and as you can see, Brennan is wearing black while his two friends are wearing yellow and pink. So Brennan's looking out the window while they're listening to music. Then as they pull into Franklin's house, Franklin and Travis begin to get out of the car. And then they are going to start to look at, one of their phones and start laughing. And then we see Brennan get out after them, and he's looking down in the dumps. So then here, we wanted to do a few different transitions and different types of shots of how the group is going to get into the house, because we didn't just want to do one shot, because it would be kind of boring just to literally just watch someone walk into a house. So this is going to be will engage the audience a bit more, because we use a few long shots, we use a few medium shots, we did some low angles, high angles. So we're trying to switch it up for the audience. So again, Brennan is walking in after his two friends, still looking down.
you so sad? What's wrong? You're gonna ask me what's wrong like the answer is goddamn obvious? Jeez, man, you don't need to freak out on me, bro.
So here we see.
No, I have a right to freak out because our.
So here we see a shot counter shot of Brennan and Travis arguing about their dead friend.
Dead, and you and Franklin don't seem to give a shit. Bro, obviously I'm sad about what happened to Leo. You, me, and Frank.
So as soon as Travis said Leo, we see the same shot of the shoe here, and then now it begins to pan into
But like, bro, what are we gonna
the
do?
dead body, and again we hear the ominous backwards piano key to represent something bad's gonna happen. So again, here we go. So we see the dead body here. So now this is Brennan leaving the house, and then we're gonna show him going to his house. So now he's back at his house and he's in his own room now. Then he goes under his bed and pulls out a picture frame. And later on in the film, we see that this picture is a recurring plot point because this picture shows Brennan and Leo holding hands, and he's hiding this under his bed so no one else could see it. So Brennan gets mad at the picture and then throws the picture frame onto the bed, and as it shatters, he shatters the glass. And when you shatter glass, there's no way you could put it back. And also, when when Brennan killed Leo, he did an unbreakable thing. So you can't an unfixable thing, excuse me. So he can't fix that anymore. So he tried to use that irony a little bit. So and then also right here, we use the backwards piano key because it's going to be an occurring sound motif in our film. So I hope you enjoyed our film. Thank you.